Mexico earthquake of magnitude 8.2 strikes off Pacific coast. An earthquake described by Mexico's president as the country's strongest in a century has struck off the southern coast, killing at least 6 people. One person also died in neighboring Guatemala, its president has said. The quake, which Mexico's leader Enrique Peña Nieto said measured 8.2, struck in the Pacific, about 87 kilometers 54 miles southwest of Payapan. A tsunami warning was issued for Mexico, with 3-meter-high waves possible, and other nearby countries. The quake, which struck at 0450 GMT, was felt in Mexico City, with buildings swaying and people running into the street. The tremors there, about 1,000 kilometers from the epicenter, were reported to have lasted up to a minute. President Peña Nieto said some 50 million Mexicans would have felt the tremor and that the death toll might rise. 4 deaths were reported in Mexico's Chiapas state, near the epicenter. 2 children were killed in Tabasco state, one a baby who died when power was cut to a respirator. Severe damage was reported in southern Mexico and in western Guatemala. Social media images showed collapsed buildings in the Mexican state of Oaxaca, including in the city of the same name and in Juchitán, where the municipal palace and a number of other structures were leveled. Local reports speak of a hospital in Juchitán also collapsing and say there are a number of deaths in the city. The lights are similar to auroras and can sometimes continue for several minutes after or before the quake. For example, in 1975, the mystery lights appeared during and immediately after the main shock in the Kalapana earthquake in Hawaii. They come in many colors and forms and people have reported seeing them for hundreds of years, but only recently have scientists come a little closer to establishing why they appear. Why do they occur? One hypothesis is that the generation of earthquake rocks involves the ionization of oxygen to oxygen anions by breaking of peroxy bonds in some types of rocks by the high stress before and during an earthquake, according to a Wikipedia page on the subject. After the ionization, the ions travel up through the cracks in the rocks. Once they reach the atmosphere, these ions can ionize pockets of air, forming plasma that emits light. Another is that the lights are caused by the result of 2 layers of the same material rubbing against each other creating voltage. According to Professor Troy Scheinbrot of Rutgers University, who carried out a lab experiment with different types of grains to mimic the crust of the Earth, when the layers crack, voltage discharges into the air, which then electrifies the air and creates a bright electrical light when it is so.
Está muy fuerte. Seguimos al aire. Salga, si puede hacerlo. Está temblando aquí en la Ciudad de México. Un fuerte sismo que se está registrando. Sí.
Tenemos árboles aquí arriba.